Hello and welcome to a new episode of Trains App, and today we're at Cardiff Central on the South Wales Mainline, where you'll be seeing services from Great Western Railway, Transport for Wales, and with any luck, a little bit of freight as well. There you go, a pair of 165s for Great Western Railway. I believe they are working a service to Gloucester. We've got a 165 leading and a 166 on the rear. There is a 153 up there for Transport for Wales. We've got a 150 here. There's a 175 down there. There were some 231s coming in from Transport for Wales, the Stadler Flirt units. There was a Great Western 800. You can see that going down there. That brought me in from Bristol Temple Meads. So, I believe that's now coming in. This would be the 1536 to Radir coming in. Oh yeah, and if you haven't watched one of my videos from Cardiff before, be prepared for a multitude of violations to the Welsh language. 153922 coming in. You know, I can't pronounce any of the Welsh towns. Unless they're, you know, Newport, Swansea, Cardiff. Anything that starts having fancy letters thrown into the mix, that's when we have problems. So, with that all being said and done, let us see what shall turn up. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be a duo of Transport for Wales 153 DMUs with 153 through to 9 leading proceedings. I believe this is a Terminating service of 153926 on the rear. Almost didn't see them. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1541 Transport for Wales Service 2. Wait for it. Method of Tidfield. Probably cocked that one up. No, it's got to... You idiot. It's from there. It's going to... You idiot. It's going to... Where did I actually know where it's going? Well, you're on a roll and you balls that one up royally. Well, it's 152.51. That's you're on to a start there. Yeah, it's hold on. Let's dodgy camera work time. Apologies for this. There we go. Right, I'm going one hand for this one. Apologies, as I'm quickly double checking this to make sure that I actually get this in the same shot. Otherwise, I'm bound to forget. That's it. It's 1541 to Bridgend from Method Tidfield. There we go. Lovely. Right, and back to it. Again, departing is the 1541 Transport for Wales service from Bridgend to Aberdare, worked by 150-282. And to you. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1546 Transport for Wales service to Penarth. Worked by one of their newest toys, the Stadler Flirt. So this is worked by 231004. Okay, the next road to make an appearance is going to be the 1545 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Swansea. Leading the way is 800-027. You'll also potentially be seeing services from cross country if they're turning up, but quite a few of them have been cancelled so far. And 800-021 brings up the rear. The Great Western service that disappeared at the start of the film, the 165 and 166 combination, were actually running a service to Portsmouth Harbour. Okay, departing is the 1546 Transport for Wales service to Bargoed. Probably butchered that one as well. Worked by 231002. Departing is the 1545 Great Western Railway service to Swansea. Okay, the next train to arrive is the Terminating Transport for Wales Mark IV set from Manchester Piccadilly. Lead of the way is 67012. The ex-Wrexham and Shropshire loco. On the rear is Alzheimer's Society 82226. Always glad to catch one of those. First time I've filmed one actually. Again, departing is 153906 with the 1551 Transport for Wales service to Corrington. With two people on board. Then we have coming in a pair of Great Western 158s, 158747 leading in a terminating service from Portsmouth Harbour. With a very weathered 158766 bringing up the rear. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1555 Transport for Wales service from Aberdare to Barry Island, worked by 150285. Okay, our first freight train of the day is going to be a DB car UK Class 66 in the form of 66171. Is running from Cardiff Tidal to Margam. We've got another 150 coming in. This should then hook up to 15208 to then form a service from Milford Haven to Manchester Piccadilly. And there will be the 1600 to Taunton. Very nice. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1602 Transport for Wales service to Penarth from Ystrad Mynach, if I pronounced that right. As there goes 802017 with the 1600 Great Western Railway service to Taunton. This is 231006. They are good looking units. Okay, now departing is the 1601 Transport for Wales service from Penarth to Bargod, or Bargod, or I haven't the greatest idea. Worked by 231011. Okay, the next train to arrive is the 1606 Transport for Wales service to Radir from Corrington. (150-281) working this. Okay, now departing is 15208 and a classmate with a very late running 1549 Transport for Wales service from Milford Haven to Manchester Piccadilly. Nice and smoky. 150-278 brings up the rear. Okay, that'll be for the 158s down there then. Okay, the next train to arrive is the 1610 Transport for Wales service to Barry Island from Metho Tydfil, worked by an ex-Northern 150. Well, I say it's ex-Northern, it actually still is Northern. It's 150-269. You're definitely far from home. Although out of the two liveries, yeah, I don't know, I think, well, I don't know, it's a tough one. I mean, Northern's a little bit more colourful. Okay, the next train to arrive is the 1618 Transport for Wales service from Gloucester to Maesteg, worked by another Northern unit in the form of 150-270. And that is full and standing. And now departing is the 1611 Transport for Wales service from Barry Island to Aberdare, worked by 150-250. And departing is the 1616 Transport for Wales service to Rhymney in the form of 231004. as squeaking away quite happily is 800-031 Charlotte Marsland. That'll be working the 1623 to London Paddington. And this is a service from Swansea. Okay, departing now is 153922 with the 1621 Transport for Wales service from Rhayader to Corrington. And that had all of 5 people. Okay, now departing is 800-031 with the 1623 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. As also coming in is a Great Western 158 with the terminating service from Bristol Temple Meads. The rear name is Mazam Salmoa, and then you've got Lincoln Callahan 800-030 on the rear. This is worked by 158754. No, 745. Jesus Christ. Learn to read and learn to tell the time, and then you'll do well in this world. And it's Henry Cleary is the name on the back. Honestly, anyone would think you didn't have an education. Well, given the school I went to, hardly surprising. Say no more. Okay, departing now is 15280 with the 1626 Transport for Wales service from Barry Island to Methra Tydfil. Again, now departing is the 1627 Great Western Railway service to Portsmouth Harbour, worked by the pair of Class 158s. So 158766 is now leading. "747 brings up the rear. Okay, the next train to arrive after a long old while is a terminating cross-country service from Nottingham, but by 17638. Behind that will be a Transport for Wales service to Penarth. And this will be worked by 231008. Right, and that's body is 231006 with the 1631 Transport for Wales service from Penarth to Bargoed. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is Transport for Wales 153906, put the teeth back in, working the 1636 to Rhayader from Corrington. I had to think about that one. Okay, the next road to make an appearance is going to be 15259, working the 1641 Transport for Wales service to Bridgend. Again, departing is the 1641 Transport for Wales service to Aberdare, worked by 15257, as there's another 150 departing behind me off to some far and distant land. As also coming in is the 1645 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Carmarthen. So leading this in is going to be 800-012. Next calling point after this will be Bridgend. On the rear is Emma Horrell, 800-033. It's all very and good them giving you a little plaque on there as well to read, but you can't really read it. You've got Martin Heath is the name on the rear, and then going into, passing by even, is 231007 off to, Terminating here at Cardiff Central. Okay, then about ready to believe now will be 17638, complete with a little bit of blood splatter on there, working the 1645 cross-country service to Nottingham. The Great Western service was actually the 1641. Whenever you're ready. There we go. Okay, and now departing is the 1650 Transport for Wales service to Manchester Piccadilly. 82226 now leading the service away. And 67012 now doing all the shoving, complete with an open door into the cab. Not entirely sure that's safe. Okay, the next race back in appearance is 175009 with the 1704 Transport for Wales service to Pembroke Dock from Manchester Piccadilly. Certainly coming in with a fair rate of knots there. There's 150-281 that'll be working as service up to some far and distant land in the not too distant future. And the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1655 Transport for Wales service from Aberdare to Barry Island, worked by 15213. And 175102 has just pulled up into platform 2. And 15281 is now departing with its service. Off to Corrington. I might need some new ears after that one. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1702 Transport for Wales service to Penarth, worked by another one of their Stadler flirts in the form of 231010. Okay, the next train to depart is going to be the 1700 Great Western Railway service to Taunton, worked by 158745. That is very, very busy. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be 153922 with the 1706 to Rhaeadr from Corrington. Okay, well 175102 is heading off somewhere, presumably it's off to a sidings of some variation. Okay, well the final train of the day is going to be the 1707 Transport for Wales service to Cheltenham Spa, worked by 170-206. Can't recall the last time I've seen a Transport for Wales Turbo Star, but actually it looks rather spiffy. So as she comes to a stop, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed this today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, I do get back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Pity there wasn't much more freight coming through other than the DB66, but happy to take it nevertheless. I haven't got a clue where I'm going next, so just check the description, as by the time this film goes live I would have filmed it. So, thoroughly enjoyed filming here, always a great station to come to, and one that I must pay much more attention to when I get the chances to. So until next time, from me here at Cardiff Central, I shall see you all later. Take care guys, goodbye.